Hey everyone, it's Richard Metalfan here, bringing you guys a brand new 2020 album review. And today we're going to be looking into the new album from Body Count entitled Carnivore, which came out today through Century Media Records. Now, everybody should probably have heard or at least know of Body Count. They're a band formed by the well-known rapper Ice-T, who has like a successful rap career, and he's also an actor. He's also on the TV show Law and Order SVU, U.S. Detective Finn Tutuola. And Body Count, I actually really love. It's just like his own metal band, and they're really good. I actually like them, believe it or not. I mean, look, let's be honest. I got fucking Cop Killer on cassette, and I also have a few of their other albums on CD. But of course, this album is the follow-up to their 2017 album Bloodlust, which I thought was pretty good. And I've heard listening to Body Count for quite a few years now. But this album is live up or exceed what Bloodlust has. In my honest opinion, I think it's pretty good. I mean, just Ice-T can do no wrong. Like, just his raps he pretty much puts any other like newer rappers to shame. It's just insane. It's just the guitar work from Juan of the Dead, and of course the great Ernie C is just great. I mean, Ernie C can shred. The bass is pretty audible. You can definitely hear it well, and the drumming from Will is just great. And apparently Ice-T also has a son. Forget Lil Ice. He also does some like their hype man and stuff. So yeah. I'm just getting way off track. Let's just dive into this album track by track. Now, starting things off is the title track of the album, Carnivore. Now, this song was the first single, and it's been out since last December, and it already gives us a taste of like hardcore and shows what we can expect for the rest of this album. Like, humans are animals, pretty much in denial just of how savage we can be, sort of is what Ice-T says. And the song is pretty much of carnivore, play out the theme in different ways. It's not about like the diet, it's about like being bloodthirsty creatures. So I think it's a pretty good message throughout this album, and one of the messages. Then we go into the next song on here, which is Point the Finger, and this actually has a surprise guest. I mean, there's a few songs on here which has a couple guests, which I thought was pretty interesting. This guest has the Riley Gale who sings for the band Power Trip, who are sort of like a power thrash, if you don't know. It's sort of like, I don't know, it's just very focused on heavy and just speedness. I pretty much love how the thrash influence on Body Count. I mean, the last album they covered fucking Slayer, so that pretty much says it all. Then we go into the next song on here, which is Bum Rush, which I feel like it kind of like it's sort of like in the vein of their most infamous like controversial song, Cop Killer, which sort of talks about like the sort of like police brutality and all this crazy shit. But overall, it's a great song. And then we go into the next song on here, which is a cover song, which is Ace of Spades, which is of course is a cover from the great Motorhead, and I feel like it's a good tribute to Lemmy. It starts off with kind words about Motorhead's influence on Body Count, which makes this cover pretty much more unique. And the Ben did like an amazing job with this one, and I just think it's really great. And the next song on here is their Level, which actually has another guest appearance on here, which has Jamie Josta from Hatebreed doing guest appearances on here. It pretty much like has like an oppressive and massive approach, but nevertheless positive at the end. And the piece deals with the fact of like fighting against adversary or managing to rise out from one's personal slump, to move your ass, and to improve and elevate yourself. And I feel like Jamie's provide screaming choirs give the title of this letter hardcore flavor recognizable amount a thousand. Anyway, next song on here is called Colors, which is already well known to hip hop heads, which is actually just a cover of a song from Ice-T's one of his solo albums back in like the late 80s. He's sort of like did with a new rap metal twist. It just sounds really great. And I actually like this better than the original, to be honest. It just sounds a lot more just in your face. That's just how I could say it. Next song on here, which is called No Remorse, which I thought was a pretty good song. It's really good. Next up, we go into When I'm Gone. It's a very interesting song, one of the most weirdest songs on here. And this song has a guest appearance from Amy Lee from Evanescence. And that's just like the most random thing you could think of. But I feel like, this song is perfectly combined with sort of like the dark mood of the song, making it sound even more emotional. And I feel like there is a strong message behind the lyrics. I feel like the song is about, I forget, some rapper who got killed sort of like trying it before he got big or something. I can't really remember it, but the song is pretty good. I kind of think it's interesting, but yeah. Next up, we get to The Critical Beatdown, another just brutal, just in-your-face type of song. I love it. The Hate Is Real, which this song is just sounds pretty hateful, given the song title. And just, you could pretty much expect blood from when this song kicks in at a live show. And the guitar tone, the song, especially like the slower sections, really invokes sort of like Slayer a little bit, or just kind of remind you of Slayer. And then we go into the last song on here, which is 6 in the Morning, 2020. It was actually an unreleased demo, I believe, and it's actually a newer re-recorded. They did stuff from like old redone version from Ice-T's solo stuff, but yeah. Overall, Carnivore by Body Count is a pretty good album. I really like it, and I really want Body Count to come tour here. I remember they toured on the Mayhem Fest a few years ago, but I didn't go to that. But I really would love to see them on a tour and play a show in Atlanta. That would be great. So yeah, if I were to give Carnivore by Body Count a score, I'm going to give this a solid, probably 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, that's my review of the new Body Count. Guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, and I'll see you all in the next video. And as always, keep it metal.